Juicebox, it's Herbie Stinks, and we are live just moments before the lights come on for Jaws Money in the Bank. Hope you little shits brought extra diapers.
A visionary, a revolutionary, one of the best competitors in the history of WWE. Seth freaking Rollins is here.
This man, Seth Rollins, definitely has the ego of someone with a long list of accomplishments and accolades. This man right here, two-time, let me say it again, two-time Grand Slam champion.
The following contest is an 8-man ladder match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Vision from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth Rollins.
You've gotta love this more deadly, more calculating Seth Rollins we see before us. This is a return to form true Seth Rollins fans have been waiting for.
Yeah, the architect of old has returned. Rollins is always plotting his next big move.
The cream of the crop, and he's just too sweet, gentlemen.
And from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man,
Randy Savage, now part of the New World Order, man. Oh yes, you gotta love it.
Booker, I don't know why Macho Man is associating with these NWO jerks. Remember the group first formed when Hogan betrayed Randy?
Back then, Macho Man thought WCW had his back, but they didn't. Randy knows where the power is, and it's wearing that black and white t-shirt, man.
You really think Hollywood Hogan will ever let his old rival get the big titles and main events?
There's more than enough spotlight for both of them, man. Oh, yes. I'll tell you what, I ain't no fan of the NWO, but you can't help but still root for the Macho Man. Randy Savage about to prove why he's just too sweet.
The Apex Predator on the hunt again. Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more so. second-generation superstar raised in the professional wrestling industry, and things have just come easy for him. A former Money in the Bank winner, Royal Rumble winner, and a number of World Championship reigns.
You're right, Cole. Future Hall of Famer. Things that just come naturally to Randy Orton are the things that the rest of us have to work years and years to try and perfect.
One of the most methodical superstars in WWE. Every step he takes serves a purpose. Always a threat with the three most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment, RKO.
Superstar in the history of this industry. You either love him or you hate him, but either way, you are paying attention every time we see CM.
Weighing in at 218 pounds.
CM Punk always a brash and defiant competitor. Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring. Learn to rely on his own toughness and hard-headedness. Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great.
Looking forward to this match, dogs.
tribal chief. Some say the only tribal chief. But Roman returned to a much different world. He went from the island of relevancy to now a man without an island. From a tribal chief to a chief without a tribe. But Roman is dedicated to rebuilding everything he once had. And this time, he's got the WWE Universe by his side.
Gentlemen, stand up, put those hands up, and acknowledge the OTC. The WWE Universe on their feet for their tribal chief, because the OTC is still the top dog around here, man.
Scottish Warrior is here.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
A Money in the Bank winner, Royal Rumble winner, multi-time champion. Before Drew left the WWE the first time around, you actually wrestled him, tagged with him. How's he evolved into what he is today, Buck?
You know, all the wars, all the battles, all the feuds, I think it's taken Drew McIntyre not to the moon, not to the stars, but to the nebula, baby. Oh, yes! Look at this man. Drew McIntyre is a machine.
The phenomenal AJ Styles. Quite simply, one of the world's greatest superstars. A career that spanned decades, continents, and titles.
He's some Southern boys with the proper strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you can keep next. You better give respect. This ain't nobody breaking this redneck.
Everywhere AJ goes, he wins big matches and
same heart to prove that the little guys can still come out on top.
Sami Zayn, ready to give it his all once again. The ultimate measure of a man is how he stands at challenging times, and Sami is always up for a challenge. There's the battle and the destiny of these superstars dangling high above the ring in that briefcase. We've seen so many career-defining moments in Money in the Bank matches. That briefcase may be more significant to these superstars than the title they cash in for.
And Macho Man just taunting his opponent now. Sharp impact from the elbow, man. Super kick. The action spilling our way now. Might need to take cover. Slapped over by the quick.
Check out an Arabian press.
Your Dugan arrows are and getting all of it.
Big impact. Could be a huge tide turn. Russian leg sweep. And talk about an impressive combination, guys. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. He's grasping, reaching for it. The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas. Looking for the victory here, guys.
We are just milliseconds away from calling this match. Here it is. Attack the limit. Neither one of these men plans to back down now.
Looks like Drew is searching for something under the ring now.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Devastating use of the ladder.
Did you see the bend in the ladder? I don't even know if it's operable anymore.
And that's our cue to exit.
Yeah, the announce table being cleared off here for something back. Good reflexes from him there.
Unbelievable athleticism. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
It goes without saying that there's a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Seth Rollins didn't get what he wanted there, taking some stiff offense.
Zayn capitalized on that opening when it appeared.
Turning the tables.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Side headlock applied. Not a good spot to be in. Backbreaker. Driven over the ladder.
The unforgiving steel is going to leave a mark for many days to come.
Not looking good in this position. And that was an effective attack, guys. And we just saw a flurry of strikes here. Macho Man able to come back. Back to the net. Just catapulting the Macho Man to the floor.
Propping up the ladder in the corner. This will be interesting. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
This is
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Great aim on the toss jack.
Incoming.
He gets sent straight down to the floor, crashing into the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
fight is pumping him up.
Hold on, he's lining him up.
Now that's what you call impact.
Into the steel step. Simply no way to brace for that impact.
Clearly starting to get to him.
Look, nobody said winning Money in the Bank was easy. Everyone understood the risks going in. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Sami dodges out in for a double team here. Enzugiri.
Oh my God!
Sami Zayn is just begging for a fight.
Oh, he gets blasted into the steel steps. Big power slam.
With the clubbing hook.
Oh, fired back with a stiff shot to the face.
And it bang, dropped onto the ladder.
Nasty. Just nasty landing, man. You're on the word for it.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way. Oh, my God.
Someone just met the steel, man. And it ain't pretty. DDT.
Roman.
And then back to Reigns.
Will Reigns finish things now?
Flashes down on the steel ladder.
This is not what witness were created for, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Jeez, you might break a neck that way.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Hitting the ladder with full force.
And that unforgiving steel is going to leave a mark for many days to come. Orton!
And meanwhile,
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide! Thunderous applause for these competitors.
a wave of sound coming from every corner, and these superstars are more than deserving of it. Starts ascending the ladder here. Working on the hook here.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
He might have.
CM Punk got his opponent in the perfect position.
Victory with a grab, and he does it! Mr. Money in the Bank!
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner, and Mr. Money in the Bank, the Fighter.
Hey, Juice Boxes, you should totally check out YouTube for full episodes of Juice Man Athletics Wrestling Spectacular. Like, totally trust me, it's so super fresh, no cap.